السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Inshallah ta'ala, we'll continue with Surah Nuh and we'll go through verses 15 to verse number 20. So repeat after me, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ألم تروا كيف خلق الله سبع سماوات طباقا وجعل القمر فيهن نورا وجعل الشمس سراجا والله أنبتكم من الأرض نباتا ثم يعيدكم فيها ويخرجكم إخراجا والله جعل لكم الأرض بساطا لتسلكوا منها سبلا فجاجا ألم تروا كيف خلق الله. The lam is light. لا خلق الله سبع باء سكون قلقلة سبع سماوات تنوين after الطاء إخفاء make it heavy سماوات طباقا وجعل القمر القمر and the ra is heavy فيهن two counts نورا وجعل الشمس سراجا the ra is heavy والله the waw is light والله أنبتكم meme sound من الأرض and the two memes becomes one أنبتكم من الأرض نباتا ثم ميم الشدة takes two counts يعيدكم فيها ويخرجكم إخراجا والله جعل لكم الأرض the ra is heavy and the dot بساطا the sin and then ta is heavy بساطا لتسلكوا منها سبلا تنوين after الفاء سبلا فجاجا. The translation: do you not consider how Allah has created 7 heavens in layers and made the moon therein a reflected light and made the sun a burning lamp? And Allah has caused you to grow from the earth a progressive growth. Then He will return you into it and extract you another extraction. And Allah has made for you the earth an expanse that you may follow therein roads of passage. As mentioned before, the entire surah of Surah Nuh is about Nuh alayhi salam. So after Nuh alayhi salam, he gave the invitation to his people to be upon the Tawheed, and as we heard yesterday, what he established in his da'wah to them year after year for 950 years, and giving them all kinds of proofs and evidences to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, and after making them reflect upon themselves and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created them, provides for them, and everything is from Allah, and so on. He created them into stages. Then after that, directing them to the things around them, to the things that they see beyond themselves. So here there's these verses to look into the physical signs of Allah around them, for people to think and to reflect and to take these evidences and means for them to worship none but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, instead of worshipping these idols and these images. So saying ألم تروا كيف خلق الله سبع سماوات طباقا. Don't you see ألم تروا? Don't you see how كيف خلق الله, how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created 7 heavens طباقة, one level after the other, one layer after the other. And I mean, people don't know how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created them, but it's not asking them to give an answer. It's when it's beyond one's imagination of what power is. Where is that? Who can ever imagine the power that would allow to create or to make these 7 heavens, or this? When a person look at the skies, for example, this is the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And the more that people discover and what's beyond them, who has the power to create this? Human beings, they can discover things, they can see, they can discover the creation of Allah. But the question here is, how is it's created? It's beyond our comprehension. There's a way, of course, but this is not something that we know, but it shows the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. كيف خلق الله سبع سماوات طباقا. And the fact that there are 7, this is something to be known from the revelation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what the people see, they don't see the 7 heavens, but they see what they see, which is not even the 7 heavens, is beyond their capacity to even to think of how it is. You might see something that you know how it's done, but it's so strong and it's beyond your power, for example. That's one thing. But when you don't have any idea whatsoever, that means it's beyond what the capacity of all of the human beings are. So ألم تروا كيف خلق الله سبع سماوات طباقا, one layer after the other. لتركبن طبقا عن طبق, as we'll talk about the words inshallah. وجعل القمر فيهن نورا وجعل الشمس سراجا, the things that the people see with their own eyes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made in it al-qamar, which is the moon, nuran, light. وجعل الشمس سراجا, and he made the sun siraja. Siraj is the lamp that burns, that gives light, which is much stronger than the light. The light can be taken from something else, but a siraj, it's light by itself. It lights in itself. It's a source of light. But the nur, or the light, can be a source in itself, or it can be from something else, which is very precise as we see how the moon versus the sun, how the difference between the nur and the siraj. والله أنبتكم من الأرض نباتا, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala أنبتكم, and nabat is to when plants grow. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made you grow from the earth when he created Adam from earth. And you are from the loins of Adam alayhi salam. أنبتكم من الأرض نباتا. So how we are created, we're not created from the skies, we're created from the same earth that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. والله أنبتكم من الأرض نباتا. And how you see أنبتكم نباتا, أخرجكم إخراجا, right? You see how this is, what is the significance of that? The verb and then the noun is to establish the ta'keed and the strengthening the meaning. ثم يعيدكم فيها, then he return you back in it, meaning in the earth when you die. ويخرجكم, and he will get you out from خرج, when you come out. إخراجا, in the day of القيامة. إخراجا ويخرجكم إخراجا, well, he will get you out, getting out. As we said before, how that can be in even in the English language. والله أخرج ثم يعيدكم فيها ويخرجكم إخراجا. So أنبتكم نباتا, cause you to grow from the earth, a progressive growth, as they say in the translation. يخرجكم إخراجا, and extract you extraction, which is not just another extraction, because sometimes they would translate it and extract you another extraction. No, it's not another extraction. It's really he extract you an extraction. It's for real, something very, very powerful. ويخرجكم إخراجا. This is in Arab or the Nahu. It's called مفعول مطلق. And مفعول مطلق, what's the significance of a مفعول مطلق? يخرجكم إخراجا, like this, is to strengthen the meaning. So because some people, they disbelieve in the hereafter. He's going to be the one that extracts you an extraction. يخرجكم إخراجا. والله جعل لكم الأرض بساطة. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the earth for you بساطة. بساطة, a place where it's easy for you to walk and easy for you to sustain your life. You're not falling on your face when you walk on it. And al-bisat, when something is open, is flat for you to walk. Not again, it's not talking about the earth being flat or not for anybody to take an evidence for this or that. It's silly when people try to twist the meaning of the verses to fit whatever they see. وَاللَّهُ جَعَلَكُمُ الْأَرْضَ بِسَاطًا. This is something that every human being, they witness clearly. Al-bisat is what you put for you to sleep, or what you put for you to sit. So something that is you're able to function on it. You're not, you don't fly out of the earth against your will. You don't fall on your face because it keeps on moving or things like this. والله جعل لكم الأرض بساطا لتسلكوا منها. That's what also explains what بساطة. لتسلكوا منها سبلا فجاجا. For you to تسلكوا from سلكة, from to have paths, سبلا, different paths, فجاجا. And al-fijaj is paths, wide roads. So this is all from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how He made the earth for the human beings to see how things that the human beings can do on it. They build cities, they make roads, they walk on the land. All of that is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is another thing that we learn from the surah, how to give da'wah, and reminding the people of the physical things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created for the people to reflect upon it. And most people, they don't think again, right? They don't think of who's the creator of all of this, and how it's amazing, the creation of Allah, for them to humble themselves and to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. So when you see again, alam taraw, alam is asking the question, taraw, from ra alif ya, you see. So this is the ru'ya, or and this is ليريه من آياتي, ليريكم, for him to make you see. سأريكم آياتي, I'll make you see my signs. So تروا, ألم تروا. كيف is a question, how. خلق, did create. ألم تروا كيف خلق الله, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. seven samawat, heavens, anything that is above. طباقة, from طبق, layers. لتركبن طبقا عن طبق, right? That you would go from one stage to the other. And atwara is stages also, but more of a state that a person is in. At-tibaq is more of a physical layers. وجعل, and He made al-qamar, as we know, فيهن, in it, nuran, a light, as we said, from nur. وجعل, and He made ash-shamsa, the sun, siraja from sin ra jim. And as siraj, as we said, is the lamp that burns in itself to become the source of the light itself. Wallahu, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ambatakum, He caused you to grow from nun ba ta, and that's the verb of an-nabat, the verb of the plant. As you see in English, He caused you to grow, but ambatakum is the word of it. It's the action itself of growing the plants. So the plant, when you say ambatakum, you understand that this is the plant and it's growing the plants, all in one word. Ambatakum, planting, or like something like this. Min al-ardi, from the earth. Nabata, a growth. So the same thing. Thumma, then yu'idukum, then He return you from ayn wa dal. Fiha, in it. Wa yukhrijukum, then He brings you out, extract you. Kharaja, from coming out. Ikhraja, bringing forth, as it said maf'ul mutlaq. Wallah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ja'ala lakum, He made for you al-ard, the earth, bisata, from basata. Al-bisat is the furush, is the place that a person sleeps on or sits on. And also wazadahu bastatan fil ilmi wal jism, spaciousness, that Allah gave him strength. Wallahu yaqbid wa yabsut, extends and He withholds. Litasluku, for you, tasluk. Lam here is the reason, and waw alif at the end for the plural. And tasluk is to go, or to go along in something, or to take a path. Selectu, you see, selectu tariqa kada. You know, I took the path of this road. سلكت شارع كذا. I took this street to reach my destination. Also كذلك نسلكه. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this is how we put it into the hearts of the disbelievers. تسلكه منها, therein, سبلا. سبلا is the plural of, one is sabil, and subul again is path. And the tasluku is the verb, is to go and be inserted in as-sabil, which is the path. Fijaja, wide, from fa, jim, jim. And comes from originally when you have two mountains and between them there is a path. And it's also used for the wide path. Or something that refers to having something wide. So again, these are physical signs, and it's definitely a clear lesson for those who invite to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how to use different evidences, physical evidences, things of intellect and reason for human beings, whatever is within their own selves, and things like this. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.